This is a fish trap made of bamboo. Many fish can't escape once trapped inside. The construction process is quite time-consuming, but the catch is always plentiful. We've provided a complete video, from the construction process, installation on the shore, which requires adjustments to the current, to the successful capture. This is an interesting video about the fish trap process. Enjoy watching. Bamboo cutting. Bamboo is cut to a length of around 1 to 2 meters, adjusted to the size of the trap to be made. Choosing straight and old bamboo aims to make the trap stronger and more durable. Bamboo splitting. The bamboo that has been cut is then split into small blades with a thickness of approximately 1 centimeter. This process is carried out carefully so that the blade size is uniform and easy to weave. Bamboo drying. The bamboo blades are dried in the sun until completely dry. Drying is important to reduce the water content in bamboo so that it is more durable and does not rot easily when used in seawater. Weaving process. The dried bamboo splits are then woven using rattan. The weaving is done tightly to form a strong trap fence but still allows water to flow well. The finished bamboo weave is neatly rolled up. This rolling aims to be more efficient when transported by boat to the trap installation location. Preparation at the installation site. Bamboo rolls are stacked and prepared at the trap installation site on the shore. At this stage, the trap is ready to be set and used as a traditional fishing tool. Straight pieces of wood are also needed to form the trap model. These pieces also serve to make the trap structure sturdy. We'll explain how and where to build this trap to ensure a bountiful catch. Let's take a look at the trap building process. First, we must build the main trap. This main trap is crucial because once a fish enters this section, it cannot escape. The location, structure, and orientation of the trap will certainly affect the outcome. Let's take a look at the construction process and the shape of this main trap. Then we'll set the second trap. Once the fish enter this second trap, they'll undoubtedly continue toward the main trap. Next, we'll install the curved section of the trap fence. This section will direct the fish toward the main and second traps. The curved section of the trap fence is approximately 1.5 meters high and 15 meters long. Next, we'll install the trap fence. These 1 meter long bamboo sections are the trap fence sections. The trap fence is approximately 100 meters long on the left. This is the trap fence installation on the left.
Mungkin akan jauh sampai di sana.
The trap fence installation on the left is now complete. Before we look at installing the trap fence on the left, let's first take a look at the interior of the main trap.
Kita akan masuk di dalam perangkap kedua dan perangkap utama, guys.
Now we'll take a look at the inside of the second trap.
Di setting, guys. Nah, beginilah. Ini perangkap utamanya. Nah, di sini nanti ikan tidak akan bisa keluar, guys, kalau sudah masuk di dalam sini ya.
This is how the main trap and the second trap look from the side.
Masih dalam proses pemasangan di air.
Now we'll see how the trap fence is installed on the right. Uncle must point out the direction of the trap fence on the right, as he's familiar with the current direction in this location. Therefore, the trap fence must be installed according to Uncle's instructions, to ensure a bountiful catch. Next, Uncle will tie certain parts to make the trap more sturdy.
Nah, ini adalah perangkap utamanya, ini adalah perangkap kedua ini. Kalau di sini ikan masih bisa keluar, guys.
Step by step, the construction of this trap is completed. Before we know it, the water level here has dried up.
Guys, sampai kering airnya.
The trap is complete, ready to operate, and ready to catch lots of fish. Okay, let's immediately observe the process of catching the fish that have been trapped inside this trap. A few days after the trap was built, we went to the trap site on a rice day, coinciding with high tide. Uncle hoped that many fish would enter the trap when the water receded. Even though we were using a small, hand-rowed boat, it didn't dampen my uncle's enthusiasm for retrieving the catch he had painstakingly set. We were almost at the trap site, and of course, our curiosity continued to pique, with the anticipation of a bountiful catch always eagerly awaited. Finally, we arrived at the trap site, about 3 kilometers from the pier. Rowing the boat was a bit tiring, but for my uncle, it wasn't anything to complain about. He was used to rowing boats, even for longer distances. The water is currently high tide, which is usually good for this type of fish trap, as it relies on the ebb current, which will soon be moving.
Air sudah surut. Ini air masih tenang, sebentar lagi akan surut. Sebentar lagi.
Oh yeah, we forgot to remove the old fence. It's really annoying, and we'll remove it later. Okay, the water has receded. We'll wait a few hours here, as fish usually come in when the tide is low. This is how my uncle usually does it. He usually sits back and waits for the fish to come into his fish trap on their own. This waiting process for fish to enter usually only takes 2 hours. Only a few fish are visible on the surface of the water. We don't know if there are any fish at the bottom. But based on Uncle's experience, this seems like a difficult trip. He's certain this isn't a lucky one. As it's been almost an hour, he observes the trap door moving. It only moves a few times, indicating that not many fish have entered the trap. We caught a moment where the fish were entering the trap and the trap door moved. Let's see. Yes, that's how the fish enter the trap. Fish that have entered this trap will not be able to get out again. There is a reason that makes it difficult for fish to get out, namely the trap door that is tapered and challenges the current. That is the reason why fish cannot get out after entering this main trap. But if the current turns in the same direction as the trap door, all fish that have been trapped in this main trap will be able to get out in just a matter of minutes, because fish are more controlled and stronger when challenging the current. Let's see how to retrieve the trapped fish. Okay, this is how we retrieve the trapped fish.
Mungkin ikannya tidak seberapa, tapi syukur-syukur kita dapat lauk ya. Kalau memang tinta barat belum keluar, jadi ikannya agak kurang. Tapi masih ada guys.
First scoop. We were pleased with the results. There were various types of fish here, including spotted keeper fish, catfish, and mullet.
Alhamdulillah. Ada kepiting juga.
The catch on this trip might not be much. But Uncle still has time for the next trip when the tide is high. He has some experience with the season for this type of fish trap, so we'll see. While this wasn't a great trip, the results were still quite good. At least we caught some fish to eat, even if we couldn't sell them. We'll be back on our next trip soon.
Oke, alhamdulillah dapatkan kita hari ini. Di hari pertama. Pulang kita guys. Besok kita kesini lagi. Mudah-mudahan hasilnya lebih banyak lagi ya guys. Kita dapat lauk. Syukur alhamdulillah.
In a week, the tide will be even higher, and we're confident. On that trip, many fish will be caught in the trap. After a week, we returned to the trap site. Many fish had already swarmed and entered the main trap. Once inside, they won't be able to escape. The current has also receded since an hour ago, and we can see a large number of fish appearing on the surface. We're confident there will be even more below. Uncle is convinced this is a lucky trip. We're still waiting for more fish to enter the trap, as the current conditions are very favorable. Usually, fish will continue to attack the trap during these favorable times. We'll be taking the fish in a moment. We also caught a moment when the trap door moved as the fish entered. Let's see.
Gerak pintu. Masuk dia tu nyong. Masuk. Pada saat tu dia bergerak.
This trapping method is very effective for catching lots of fish along the shore. Catfish from depths of 2 to 4 meters will come to the mangrove area along the shore during high tide, and the trap will wait for them to return when the tide recedes. That's the method of this type of fish trap, which is capable of catching a lot of fish. Let's just watch the excitement of the fishing process.
Ada dua yang nangguk ini. Oke kawan, kita langsung saja melihat paman mengambil ikan di dalam belat sero ini. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah kawan, semangat kawan. Siap jangan angkat nyong. Alhamdulillah kawan. Yang bakas dia nyong. Kumpul tu. Ponco. Ini berangkas kawan. Buang lagi. Itu berangkasnya nanti akan kita lepas kawan. Ada grama yo.
As for the horseshoe crabs, we'll just release them. We will continue to provide fishing content on this channel, so see you in the next video.